But she got cursed.
I didn't die.
You got cursed.
Okay.
He didn't say you didn't die. He said you got cursed.
And when the time stop fell, you guys were all left. The bodies of the temple priests had disappeared, and you were left over the body of Elmo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Elmo!
And the crowd is now in stunned silence.
Where's a cleric with calm emotions when you need one? I don't think we have that.
I have, charm person.
You got one person in the crowd.
Pretty good. In charge here.
Take the cleric with
Calm emotions.
Charm the cleric with calm emotions.
I mean, I have protection from good and evil.
I don't think that's system either.
Hey, killed Elmo! No, couldn't be. It's stunned right over the body. You did. I'm not getting that.
Spider looms.
I try to find a cleric.
There's no.
No.
Or,
We're angry townspeople.
It's a poor provincial town.
Would you consider the town people? Oh no, that's never mind.
Are the bodies of the cultists still
Why
there?
am I on Saga?
No.
Where'd they go?
The guys that were just there. I don't think they saw them, Gutter.
gutter.
They're good.
Well, you can say it was those guys.
Yeah.
They're not there. They're gone. Yeah.
When the spider moves, the crowd gets a little further away. But you guys do notice some of them are starting to reach down and pick up rocks.
Okay, guys, can we talk ourselves, please?
Minor illusion.
I would not kill him.
Minor illusion of the person.
No. Quite a spectacle, just saying. Like, if we thought it would have been a spectacle. Y'all would have all
Oh, plenty of the villagers. However, there are about 200.
Trust me, if I was fighting Elmo, you guys would have known. It would have been a whole spectacle. It would have been a fun fight, but I wouldn't have killed him anyway. He's a cool guy.
As she's saying that, I'm gonna on my spot. I'm gonna get up on the fire right here and now and be like, yes, do go get them. Also, I take you townspeople to remember my brothers helped this community in large ways. I'll tell them my brother was Lucy Moonshadow. And that was the other town, technically. Wow. Unintentionally, maybe. However, Elmo was their friend. We would not kill him.
Up the hill, you can see a contingent of about 50 10 mounted and 40 foot soldiers in heavy armor coming down the hill with a man in the lead.
Lovely. Do I recognize the man in the lead?
It looks like it's probably Rufus.
Alright.
Wait, the walls have ears. That one. The rocks are starting to whiz by your head. Some people are raising. Units have returned with pitchforks and torches.
When they throw the rocks, can I use gusts to blow them back?
Not the first couple.
Well, not the couple, but like, I know they'd start trying to pelt them like
Yeah.
gust and...
And then they start to make like a hole up the hill for the contingent. The guard coming down does not look like they're here to talk to someone. They're coming in
Find the
force.
cantrip.
10 mounted cavalry, 40-foot soldiers in heavy armor with pikes, and a prison barge in tow.
I'm not one for captivity.
You know very well I go on the hands of freedom, but I will not fight good people because of false charges. But I also will not be the one to run
you'll notice there was a prisoner here, and he is not here. Here. And I don't know where he went.
A rock whizzes by your head. Good thing you're short. Soldiers continue marching down the hill. Zeke in the lead.
What's your suggestion? Because either we're going to stay here, we're going to be captured and held in prison, or we can leave.
I crashed you. I crash.
You crash? Oh.
I guess.
Randomly falls asleep.
I guess Jude Craft to
If you guys wish to run, you may, but I am a proud warrior. I will not stand to have rumors made of me, of a silent killing, especially.
Would you like to see yourself imprisoned? Or would you fight these people before you were imprisoned? Because that's what's about to happen. It's either we stay, we get imprisoned, because I don't think the state we're in, I doubt we're going to live a fight with them. If they decide that we're going against our will, whether we like it or not, it's going to either be a fight, or we're going to run.
Inside your head, you hear a whisper.
I can't do it. This is Bernie. Run.
In other words, it's all just a show coming down the hill.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
That's what I...
They know what happened.
Yeah, I kind of had an expectation that somebody was going to be like, just go with it.
So I guess
They saw it and were like, "Oh, that's pretty smart."
Yeah.
And then it's just like,
We have this moment, I'm like, what?
And then it's like that game. Run. What's that?
So-
That's in. What is that in? Where does that? It does like this, the thing, and then he goes run, and then the music's like.
It's Jalo was the guy that used to make them.
basically, you would probably have given me a look like this is an act, and I'm like,
We all heard all that? Or we all heard that in our heads from Bernie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
or you,
That doesn't make sense. No, Zod. Yeah, it really makes sense.
I
Zod.
do it like that.
Someone else heard it playing Zod was like, what?
Why?
He's in a brothel.
I'm gonna
Why would I run?
look you.
Wait, I'm not married.
Gets halfway through, we're off around.
Paladin, for God's sake.
Yeah,
I'm
you gotta
gonna
remember who's
be
the
like, okay. Here.
well, she would also be in a brothel. Actually.
recruiting.
Yeah.
I can save you from
I'm
your
gonna look to the others and be like,
beautiful way.
so they want to make it a show. Run, I got this. I'm just gonna look at everybody else. I'm gonna properly mount my spider rather than standing on tails. And I'm actually going to take a second and hold on. I only cantrips find the right one.
Trying to be preaching to them about how they should appreciate themselves more and how beautiful.
Make sure to grab the gnome. I'm just gonna look around, grab the gnome.
Put him under your arm.
And
I'll
then,
put them on this side.
Not kick the gnome?
I turn into what's something big enough to grab him in my teeth and run.
The giant
A bear?
spider. Or a bear.
Okay, I turn into a bear, grab Cutter, and run in the opposite direction.
Basically, any medium creature.
yeah.
He can ride any medium creature.
Who said anything about riding? He's not coming willingly. He's
I can just sit now. He's standing up on a little fruit crate. Oh, so here comes the bear.
Grab him by the scruff of the neck and his legs are like.
If they start running, he's like, okay. And then he picks him up. Just keep running.
Actually, I don't have to cast anything because as the last game I had called lightning going, that's a 10-minute spell, so I should still have it running.
Well, I hope it doesn't strike any of the villagers.
No, it's just gonna strike in
In
front.
front of us.
Yeah, it's gonna strike in front of us as we make it
Okay.
kick.
it's like
It's literally just throwing rocks and dust in the air just to make them.
It's a
Yeah,
fuck thing.
It should be a fish thing.
Just a little elemental artillery.
Why can't we ever leave this town in good day?
Well, I mean, we technically did leave in a good way last time. Just
Yeah.
the ending was.
This is the bad thing.
But yeah, if those two, she's got him. I'll loop an arm down for Rana to hop on the spider and concentrate on the call lightning strike.
Expeditious retreat.
Yeah, the whole time I'll just keep the lightning strikes going down, so I know they're not chasing us because I don't think they're stupid enough to go through the lightning.
Yeah, and you guys feel magical energy around you. Someone has cast expeditious retreat. Pass without a trace.
So I'm cracking up at the moment because now we've got the bear and the spider just. He's probably trailing not too far behind.
They're sitting there.
Right.
I feel right in the better. That's expeditious retreat on us.
Yeah.
Really fantastic fly though.
Hey, Gunner. Reach up.
And your path takes you out of town, past the moat house, and down an old track. That's the old road that heads to towards the temple of elemental evil, where it used to be.
There used to be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
Well, no, I thought it was like maybe there was like a temporal rift that kind of just.
no.
No, we wrecked it the last time we were there.
I remember that.
And
Kind of. It was joint.
as you move down this road, the weather gets kind of wet and dreary and foggy and steamy. Just a very forlorn place. Lots of lots of kind of like water wisps coming off the swamps, and just it's drizzling. Just a miserable, muddy road now. Dark and disgusting ahead of you, the deserted hamlet next to the Emerald's Run seems a direct counterpoint to the lovely hamlet. Structures are made of sod, mud, bricks, crude logs, and timber, probably taken from boats or other buildings. Many of them are collapsed. All are overgrown with vegetation, the woods swallowing up the filthy, foul place as if it never existed.
Smells like Gutter's home.
How would you know what good or swimsuit smells like?
You told me it was a sewer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Where he was born, not where he lived. There's a difference. Our house
Didn't live far from it.
quite not stinky.
So like, oh man.
Stinky. Not stinky.
Because we clean ourselves before we get inside the house. We have a quarantine outside our house.
So you can't go to your own house.
Oh, man.
Shower.
Just putting on a face.
We have a
This is a
shower
mess.
before we screw you.
The good news is at least I have that aura vitality.
Yeah.
But if I want any spells back, I'm gonna have to.
Yes.
The old bridge over the small creek is still there, leading into the village. Wisps of fog roll down the streets and between the buildings.
You want to watch the new Paw Patrol?
I was like, it's on.
No.
I was like, you pointed something that's already on. And I want to watch that. I'm like, I am confused.
Talking about the new Paw Patrol.
Parker casts confusion.
That's Cooper.
Oh, Cooper.
Well, it's probably Parker that cast confusion, I'm
Yeah.
sure. He's the one. He's the one that's pushing all the plans.
Yeah, that's true.
He doesn't show up on it.
And then you'll hear him scream and cry, and then he'll come running and he'll be holding something like this. And it's whatever he took from Cooper. And he goes and he'll like sneak up on Cooper like from behind and grab stuff
Man,
and take
that
off
boy
running.
is.
Let's see. No, my older boy was outwardly aggressive. If he had a toy that I told him no, he can play with it now. It's his turn. Well, he would decide that the toy that he got to play with now would end up in his brother's head somehow.
That's
we have that
Cooper.
problem.
That's Cooper.
Sometimes. Not as much as we used to.
Nope.
Now, I've said in the past that people would be barbarian, but he could also be an overzealous paladin.
Yes. Yes. He's definitely one of the.
Anything that he finds unjust.
Anything unjust on him.
Right? Vigorously. That's something to look on. Vigorously. That's one of my favorite.
What happened? We drank, we fought, we made his ancestors proud.
Cooper would be the one during a zombie apocalypse that would go and like try to make the zombie his pet because he would want to scare all of his friends away.
Alright.
Like, have y'all seen The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Where Michonne has the two on the leash in the very, very beginning? That's Cooper.
Hey, so are we wanting to take a quick rest after that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
After that expedition?
I mean, I'm not getting a spell back till long rest.
I get my watch.
What do you have?
I can make a little tiny hut.
Mm-hmm.
Will it hold everyone?
Yeah. It holds, actually, it would hold more than this, I think.
I can make it. I can control the lighting
Ouch.
and the temperature.
Although I don't think it.
You guys walk in and there's like strobe lights.
Nothing can get it. As soon as she walks in,
And I can't
You can also change the outside to be like camouflage to this.
when any solid color gets.
Yeah.
Gut passes out.
Again?
No, I didn't have that the first time.
Yeah.
You said you crashed. You said you crashed.
No, you talking about when I said I crashed instead of whatever else. Cast. I crashed.
Fall down asleep in the middle of the fight.
I think that somebody else cast sleep.
Something nice happened. What is it, the 7 deadly sins where one of the guys would fall asleep?
Sloth.
Yeah.
Sloth would randomly fall asleep.
I'm just gonna have my spider perch on top of the Lehman's tiny hut.
So is there anything that can go wrong with that it describes?
They can technically dispel.
Yeah, they can spell it.
Okay.
So that's about it. Otherwise, no magical effect can. And
Nobody really can do that.
They can wait outside of it until it goes down.
Mhm. And he can't leave it until it expires. Yeah. Anybody else can go out now.
Parker, calm down.
As soon as 8 hours is done, it goes away.
So what are you gonna do? Yeah, you're in your head. Hopefully we're going to figure that out.
They can either dispel it or
Well,
they can wait until they go away.
Is it bedtime?
somebody's tired. No, he's not tired.
I'm gonna
It's only
let
5:30. I look outside and look, God, it's like 9 o'clock.
no. But I'm gonna let the spider use its 8 eyes to keep watch. And
We have to like set it off away from the creek some or like
if he doesn't mean anything to, I'm gonna tell him.
And then it's in kind of divot or
Right.
tree line or anywhere.
I'd say sit right off on the
Yeah.
power.
Something can blend.
Just-
It's like a dome.
Just across the bridge, heading.
You move a little bit.
It sounded so aggressive.
Hey, now I can get up. What's afterwards?
He's a very smart kid, dude.
No, I can't move those. I need those to be right there, buddy.
With a little bit right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like,
So he can lean.
Can you tickle and lean at the same time? Is that a no?
Cooper. Cooper.
I love you.
Dude, I can feel the heat from your
yes.
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah, mine's pretty warm itself.
Okay.
He's good.
She said she could feel the heat coming from the computer. I'm like, yeah, mine's pretty warm itself.
Wait, speed.
While we're in the
Okay, I'm gonna let you.
are we taking a short rest or a long rest?
Whatever.
What time of day is it?
Yeah,
It would be probably close to the middle of the night.
Yeah,
yeah, we go ahead and
yeah, because we had
An hour before the midnight hour.
Okay.
because we had to take Cooper back.
Okay.
No, those are
It
mine.
lasts for most of 8 hours.
Yeah, so
we don't
yeah,
need
stay
more.
out, then
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, the other.
And the other 4 hours were just.
Well, no, you two would probably just be
Sorry.
I'd probably be sitting there reloading my
yeah, that's
magazines.
either my blades are doing
Yay!
So we're going to take one shifts. 3 shifts. So we can just sleep the whole time. 1 to 4 hours.
well, my spider's got to watch at the moment. But also being in the tiny hut, there's really
not much need for it.
Well, just if you had more than 2 watches, then
Yeah.
we don't last for the first 2 watches. We don't last for 8 hours.
I got 2.
well in theory when it comes to watches and whatnot, you can do 2 hours of watching and still be long resting. So still only need 8 hours.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, for long runs you can be. You don't have to
He
be.
would probably say it that way.
Yeah.
There was something in the song where it said, it'd be like 12 hours.
Well, it's 5 equals you need 8 to 12 hours for a long rest. It's somewhere, but 8 hours is usually a rest. But a rest can also include doing a 2 hours of a small, meaning non-taxing task, meaning you're not casting a spell other than a ritual. You're not attacking anything. You're not doing anything that
I'm
causes.
pretty sure the spell rules say you have to take a full 8 hours rest to get all your spells back. Which means you can't engage in any other activity.
Well, no,
Resting.
Well, that's what I was saying. Resting can include like reading and
Yeah.
other things like that, as long as it's not extraneous.
I've never heard anybody, extraneously reading a book.
Right, which is why it's included. You can do it around.
I'm just saying. I mean, I know that
Completely necessary for a mage.
yeah.
Totally part of their preparations.
But yeah, so, I mean,
The exception being for elves, because 4 hours we're good.
Yeah, you did.
so yeah, for the first 4 hours, I mean, I'll
Say 11.
be up,
That's not
You know,
how you
reloading.
ask.
my empty magazines.
Yeah,
Are you gonna watch Paw Patrol with you, buddy?
bring me your cup and bring me your milk.
'Cause you can't stay up here the whole time.
I'd probably sleep for the first 4 hours and then go out, check out my surroundings in a second.
Bring me your milk.
I'd probably
If
be
it sets me down,
Don't
then
have to
Pop can't concentrate when he's playing with me.
I'll just be at the same time as you, and assuming that we're in a decent phase, safe phase, we'll probably do sparring.
You can't see. You can't see me.
Bring it here.
My spider will stay awake until we get up.
Milk.
Chocolate milk.
Like,
Yes.
it's when we spar, you notice that I'm just a little bit better with a couple of my techniques, especially like my counters.
I'll tell you, one of them just like smashed my longboard, and I'm not like,
Hey, I cannot see ya.
I hadn't taught you that yet.
Clever girl.
The back.
Probably do a little bit of work with the scimitar.
They just know enough about them. But don't do it. My brother was very good at that. It's a hat.
Alright, you need to get down and go play, okay? You're ready to get down, but you can't take my dice. I know you just want to roll, buddy. Pop Pop's got to do something else now. He can't do it with you sitting in his lap. I'll just tickle you till you want to leave.
It doesn't hurt. How do you get that spot like that? Yeah, he's very ticklish with his chin. Beanie, go play, or you're
You gotta go play, buddy. Okay,
What about
so the 8 hours passes. You guys rest. The sun is up.
Is it still foggy?
Yes, it's still drizzly. Rain, just like dreary weather.
You make sure the spider gets off the hut before the 8 hours are up, so it doesn't
Yeah, I'm pretty
fall
sure.
over. That'd be hilarious.
She's like, oh, I've been on top, but I haven't seen the bottom yet.
Hey. All right, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. No, stop. Mommy's calling you upstairs.
You gotta go.
I don't know.
I could just imagine that though. Him just waking up. The hut's gone.
It was quiet the hut instead of Jabba the Hutt.
Spider Hut.
Spider the Hut.
Too bad Jabba the Hutt didn't have any Jabba.
Jabba the Hutt.
See, that's for the longest time I thought.
The city dumped was coffee.
Actually, he was like, that's not the color I chose for that.
All he's seeing is just the red black widow symbol there.
You gotta go to your room if you can't leave my stuff alone. Well, go get your dice alone.
Here, Parker.
There's a big
Mommy's got your dice.
yellow guy right here.
Look, your dad's got one bigger than the ones I have.
Look. Come on, let's go.
Aw. Go with Mommy. Oh. This is a trick to this.
Your mother, give me here. He's stalling.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, come on. Yeah? Your water is upstairs.
I learned how to give him a drink where he doesn't backwash into my bottle, too. I let him have it. He was like, okay. Then I'm like, yeah, you can have it. He does get clingy to me occasionally, though. Usually when his dad's here, he wants his daddy, but today it's because I got the dice on here, though.
Yeah.
I got room for him to sit and everything else. It'll only be a few years. He'll be able to play with us. Him and Creepy both. So then we'll have a really big party. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I think the first game I ever played was in
I
third
think I was
edition.
like 8.
Yeah, third edition when I was 7.
Pretty
That
cool.
was real fun being that age trying to figure out how to play that character.
I don't remember much
You don't remember Thud?
Well, I remember that. I just don't remember much about my elf.
The barbarian?
I didn't know how to play cleric.
But what was your Goliath guy's name?
I just liked the flavor of
That we tried.
cleric.
I started
and I
playing.
liked
Never really
the
did.
flavor of elves. I had no idea.
Huh?
Victor Echo. That
Yeah.
was just a couple years ago.
I mean, I just
The
laughed.
one that everything was like a contest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Victor was fun.
Victor Echo.
I honestly just laughed at the fact that I picked a dual wielding Elden Ranger before I had ever read a Dritz book. I had never touched a Dritz book, didn't even know what they were. I didn't know anything about Dritz until I was like 14 because my mom introduced me to Homeland. And she was like, here, read this, you'll like this.
And then
I'm like,
eventually I
"Fine,
did
I'll-
that.
I bet I won't start
I
reading it."
introduced to Dritz because of the first boxed set of Forgotten Realms, second edition,
Mm,
1989,
yeah.
88, 86, somewhere, 87, somewhere.
And Gutter wouldn't know.
Him and that Minx Cabot.
Move curse won't work on her, right?
I thought you had already tried
Yeah,
it.
you wouldn't know. No, he wouldn't know that it
I
wouldn't
don't even remember if
If you know that it doesn't work when he does it,
Yeah. And
we're not in real life.
he would have it prepared right now because
Do
he
you-
would try to do that because that's one of the new things he took at level 6.
do we even know that it is a curse? Because I thought you said we didn't even know she was cursed yet.
You know something's wrong there. Yeah,
Yeah.
You don't know in particular that it's a curse, but I mean, he could probably discern that it's a curse because he can cast the remove curse spell.
True.
Yeah.
And so he spent part of his night, first part of his rest, studying up on removing curses. And then he tries to.
You got to
First thing he
carry her
heard,
around in a glass coffin like Sleeping Beauty until her Prince Charming kisses her and wakes her up.
Stasis.
Well, you guys like start getting weird about Gutter because one day he's just like he's got all these rituals like around her and he just reaches over and goes, "Why doesn't it work?"
But yeah, he tries to pass the move curse.
And it doesn't work.
It just screams at you. Freaky.
He's like,
You can actually see like the weave go in like around her and the spell like not get to her. It's almost like she's in an anti-magic shell for that particular spell.
Gutter tries to remove curse. It's blocked. Essentially.
Yep.
It cannot find a point of entry.
Wonderful.
See, this is where you need a Gemini Witch to drain it.
So Gutter says that whatever druid is cursed.
By a chance.
Curse. What? It's a curse. Down.
You are very expressive when you're irritated.
Blocking it.
I see that. I haven't by chance seen a curse enacted like that before since I was working with another.
Mm-mm.
Okay, yeah, I got that.
No, this is.
He did say whatever he was leaving. He did say something about the what was it that he said something about?
Crater outside the wall.
Crater.
Yeah, basically we were supposed to go there to try and remove the curse.
He had said something about finding a cure for that crater. Or something like that.
In the Crater Ridge. I hate some of these monsters aren't in 3.5 because that would be a very good.
I might add stats for some, depending on what they are.
It's just kind of annoying. I meant to do that this afternoon. Instead, I went and got her. We went and ate.
So it's yours.
No, my fault. My fault. Calling saying, "You want me to come get you?"
I actually did call you.
Yeah, but unless you were fishing for me to come get you.
No.
Yeah. See.
That's her story. And she's
I was just
too.
gonna, if you were already out,
Yeah.
still Ubering.
Shit, Uber, we have a coughing fit every 15 minutes where people.
People can.
That was me all day today.
But dude, it's been me the last 3 days.
It's winter.
It's that thing where I wake up in the morning and you got that sickeningly sweet phlegm.
Yeah.
That,
Well,
what
for
do you
me,
associate with the common cold?
well, see, for me, because I'm a smoker, yeah, I get that smoker's lung every year. Every year.
But,
Mine got triggered by smoke at a bar. I went in to go play an open mic and I had to leave, like, after being there for like just the first set. I didn't play.
so we need to find that crater thing that he sets on the nepal pen, maybe?
I think it was just Barney, we ran. What do we do now?
I was actually just about to ask and see if there was anybody following us from
No.
where we left, because no idea what that's going to happen.
My only thing is, like, how did Elmo die?
Oh, actually, no. I'm going to cast Sending.
That's
That is the quandary, is it not?
Yeah, I'm actually going to cast Sending.
I should have investigated that before we.
We didn't really have time.
Well, I mean, just do a quick look over and,
Yeah, we didn't really have time.
Being the giant spirit that he was steward on.
Yeah.
It's like, how use
That
a
might
spear?
have done it.
None of us use a spear.
I mean, I used
Some
to
people
here.
think a staff looks like a spear.
There's not even a monster for that without the thing. That's
Somebody would say it's the perfect cover.
But I'm going to send a message to Bernie.
what the hell do they do to our wolves?
Yeah, they're
That's
not.
part of the
They,
reason
they're nuked.
Yeah, they're level 1.
That's
Like,
part of the reason why the
That's why dire wolf is it. Yeah, that's
They
why
have
it's
those
shift into dire wolves. That's why a bestial companion for a ranger can be a dire wolf.
yeah. So whenever we were saying being able to turn into a dire wolf, it was that dire wolf, not the old ones.
Yeah, the other ones are 3-hit dice.
Yeah, dire wolves are.
There's more than 2 of them. You're in deep.
That's why it's on the list for stuff that she's supposed to be able to. Oh, speaking of, she can
The list of useless stuff. That's what it is.
turn into second or third or two stuff.
I thought I see what you're now.
Third level divided by 3. Let's see how 2.
That hurt a wee bit.
Okay.
For the minimum of what?
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Interesting.
yeah, I'm gonna send Bernie a message letting him know that we made it out okay and we're kind of where we are, and be like, so now what?
Acceptance is a monster. There's a monster called acceptance.
There's a monster called a what?
Have filters like I
It has a 40-foot fly, or 50-foot fly speed, and 40-foot move.
But it's the last.
Yeah.
Lawful good.
Dire wolves are CR4
Yeah,
with a 22 strength.
Yeah.
But only 24 hit points.
I had a dire wolverine that was way worse than any
Dire
other
Wolverine, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, dire wolverines were rough. That's what I had as a mount. You know, awesome having that thing as a mount and a protector is.
It's actually what
That's amazing.
better for everything to
Not to mention that I buff it with druid spells.
It's a lot
6-foot fly
of
speed, so I guess it probably is actually a better.
Yeah, in all rights and fairness, my DM had fully good reason to kill it. He just didn't realize what I was about to do with it when he did.
Aha! Somebody gave me the 5e stats for it.
Hello, dire wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
That's rude. That's rude. You're gonna make me kill
I'm not going to use it, I told you what it is.
You say, why would you get a companion? That's just. Yeah, they can say all they want about honey badger. Trust me, dire wolverine.
Saw Wolverine when we went to Canada in the middle of the road at night and thought it was a skunk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dude, I'm telling you, honey badgers, they literally take it.
Regular badgers don't even
What? Eventually, I would love to find a DM to be able to try to play my. Has anyone watched Descendants of a Bookworm? It's an anime.
No,
So basically, the main character, she is born able to use mana, but because she is basically not a noble,
Not supposed to.
yeah, she's not supposed to, and B, it actually makes her super sick,
Ooh.
sickly. So she basically has high mental stats, low physical stats.
right.
So I made a character with the same
I was just thinking that.
and I had that character. This was a Pathfinder game, so she was an oracle in that game because it made the most sense to be able to have like the curse and everything else. And I had one of my favorite oracles type was I had a companion. So she was a human, but she was the size of like a gnome because it also had stunted her growth. And so she was
She was a dwarf, but not like a dwarf.
She rode a.
She's
She actually rode her companion, which was just a wolf.
born.
It was just a normal wolf.
Wow.
I would love to try to play that character again, though, because I love this idea of this like very physically weak character that is but is actually extremely mentally strong and mentally powerful.
Glass cannon.
But
So we have, what is it?
the other side of it is though is that
Bubble mix.
Piece of gum.
because of not being
Rubber
trained
band.
like a noble would be normally to use her
Cookie
manners, it's also
Or grape fruit.
kind of sporadic and kind of change. Will sometimes release things when emotional.
So, you have a physically, mentally strong person. She's born with a talisman that regenerates 1 hit point of Constitution a week. But every time you use your power, it gains a point of Constitution. So your Constitution's not horrible, but after a week, it's pretty bad. Well, I do today. One every sunrise. That gives you a point back of Constitution.
Man, that takes away the whole thing of spell slots too, because that would suck. But on the one hand, you get powerful enough to cast a 9th level spell. It just costs you 1 Constitution. No big deal.
So when you're low on it, or maybe it would cost you 9.
Yeah, that'd be real bad.
Yeah.
But when you're low,
You can put it on the D100 table, and it can be like 0 to 40 is it takes 1,
mm-hmm.
and then like every 10 it takes 2, 3, 4, and then if you roll a 0, 0, it takes how many ever points the level of the spell was you used.
Whoa! That would really suck for low level domes. I want to cast 1 magic missile! Not even all 3, just 1 of them!
But yeah, if you haven't watched it, it's actually a pretty good anime. It's more of a slice of life than it is adventure, but it does have a little bit of the
Is it by you?
adventure side
wow.
of things.
I felt
I
it
really
with you.
enjoy it.
Would either one of you guys like a piece of gum?
It's strawberry watermelon.
I don't like the texture of gum.
Or it's watermelon. Yeah, strawberry watermelon.
I can't stand the texture of gum.
But
I
yeah.
had a problem with gum for a long time after I saw Coneheads.
You used to on the condom?
Yep. I was like, I'm like, I wonder if it really does feel like this. Damn it.
Okay, go ahead. I've got blue raspberry in my coat pocket. I keep forgetting to put it in my bag.
But
You good?
Yeah. No, not really, but yeah. So, the road continues through the town. The bridge is across the little creek. And this town is very dreary. And you get if you're in a Star Wars movie, someone would say, I have a bad feeling about it.
Before we get to, did Bernie ever say anything back to the message?
No.
Okay. Just checking. Well, at least he knows.
The message he got was, we've been trying to reach you, but your car's extended warranty.
Right. Just want to let you know your Colt's extended warranty is out.
Your car's extended.
Your oxygen will be falling down at any moment. You should probably extend that. Cart mechanic shows up. Carrying a hammer and nails. Billy.
Billy.
It won't start. Well, you gotta put some fuel in it.
I don't know with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
The area is
We're good now.
You gotta try to do your curse.
It's path side assistance.
You think by now that I would come to just expect this stuff from you? But every once in a while, you decide every week.
Hey, Chris, can I have a piece?
Yeah.
One piece.
Is that like One Punch Man?
No.
No, it's a different anime.
Much longer.
God, yeah. A lot longer.
What she seen? An effing cow.
You
came in
don't know
on
what
that.
happened.
Took over like 2 years. One died.
Right?
No, that was Dragon Ball Z. Oh my god, I couldn't watch that. Like literally for 4 episodes, it just goes throwing their faces like back and forth, and then like this running conversation in their heads. And I'm just like, are they ever gonna? And then they fight one episode and be over. Like,
Well, yeah, because what they don't tell you is the whole before the battle, you know, the plunge before the strike, so to speak. It's all them debating. Are you going to go first? Am I going to go? Wait, no, it's
oh, no. They're like the well-mannered chipmunks in the cartoons. Oh, you go first. Why? I insisted you go first. The Gophers. It was Gophers.
No.
Yeah, they were like the answer to Chip and Dale.
No, one of my favorite quotes out of the greatest series of Hellsing was, "So, are you going to come at me? Shall I come at you? Shall we come together?" Oh, you'll come. They always come.
Okay.
They'll be coming on the mountains. Oh, wait.
You couldn't contain it.
Did you put your phone? I think at this point, maybe she might have gurgled that.
It's foggy and
Yes.
surrounding area is foggy and
We see a large building. It is not a brothel.
Are you?
But it does look like it used to be. Well, it probably was a brothel actually in this town. But there's no broken down sign. And it says Waterside Hostel.
Bean, if you don't sit down and watch the show,
It
you
looks
just stand
like-
there and turn off your TV and you're
The
like,
water side, it's hostile.
sit.
At this point, it might be.
But
Right? There's a sign next to that just
Something
says,
in the water.
I'm inside.
Small.
but it's one of the more substantial buildings. Foundation of fieldstone and walls of sawn timber. It looks like there was a spell battle here, and most of the inside is burnt out. Like there were several explosions. Think like.
No, I'm not saying that. Thanks. I'm assuming this is the town that the
Yeah, no.
yeah, uh-huh.
Please tell me this is not mold.
It is gold.
There's an elf-shaped hole coming out of the wall like in the cartoon. No, it's a human shape. That would have been Charlotte.
oh, missed it there.
No. Yeah, he did. That's right.
I basically pulled a smoke bomb and disappeared.
Everybody GTFO.
I'm really like, you know, there's something about this. No, this seems not familiar at all. Not familiar at all. Nope.
Nope.
And there's various other burnt out buildings around, but this one is still standing, albeit in bad condition. And you can see down that there are other buildings also that are up. You can't like see what the old signs are on most of them. Some of them still have like the marking signs on them. Some of them are like scratched out.
It looks like whoever got attacked by the water used fire and put a spell.
Yeah, that's what happened.
No pun intended, because they used spells here.
But your puns are always intended.
Sometimes.
Only on fourth down.
Who's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know, it's on third.
And I don't
That's
care
on
short
fourth.
stop.
I don't know, too.
I don't give it.
But what's the name of the catcher?
No, what's on second?
Exactly. Catcher's name?
But
Tomorrow.
I believe it's
Or
tomorrow.
today. One of the two.
Why?
You don't remember it? When we
what?
first talking? Costello was telling the name of the people of the team.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, okay, I'm the catcher. Who do I throw the pitcher back to the pitcher? No, that's first base.
Oh, yeah.
Abbott was the catcher. So they had an actual name. The science check. That's my favorite part. Anyway.
And I don't give a darn it is the shortstop.
No crater. No crater. This looks a little bit like a crater. Not a crater. Not a crater.
So the town, the trail mows through the town. Very, very increasingly eerie feeling.
I'm not making any. Wait, anyway.
Even when the eyes float up to you.
It's like, Nisa, you lead. You're seeing blind.
You start to see like movements out of the corner of your eyes inside the building.
I feel like we're in the village of San Venganza. Just saying.
And a nice reference.
I'm just gonna.
Although I don't see how much stuff here.
What was it?
Thank God nothing
Yeah.
stuff. Thank God nothing stuff in here.
I feel like at this point, I'm just gonna quietly to Ron. Still not meeting gazes. Just be like, we should really get out of this town.
I'm on it.
We should just leave.
Okay.
Just keep with some kind of peace.
I don't know that spell. Give me 3 more levels. No, give me 3 levels and we'll have the face.
So do you
You won't see me no more.
Sune's for Charles, but I can't think of the word that.
Oh, Ron follows Corellian. Thank
Yeah.
you.
They,
Corellian reaches down and levels you up 3 levels.
Yeah, I don't see Corellian do that.
No.
actually, entirely.
The divine power surrounds her, and it's so hot it melts her to ashes.
I could also see him doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I can see more
I mean,
happening.
level you up, but the divine power is too much for your body to handle.
What's a Charles and his
Gotta lose our Charlie.
what?
Staring at Cindy.
Sir Sune.
Don't look at the light, I can't help it, it's so pretty.
Ahead in the path, you hear a wailing. It starts to build.
Like a person wailing or a creature wailing?
It's like 2 forms float from out of the opposite side of the road in the building.
So ghosts.
So, in other words, keep moving.
They have like robes on, and you can see red points of their eyes in their face.
Yeah.
When they move
My
toward the
hood's
party.
just slowly coming up over my face. Just,
And they scream at you a horrific, wailing, piercing scream. Roll for initiative.
If you have it brought up.
Huh? Yes.
Okay.
That's why I was taking so long to start it.
I have my go first. I got it.
yeah, I'm not either. I'm rolling 11. It's times like this.
Oh,
It's times like this I miss Lucy.
Times like these.
Yeah.
Am I
Like second.
actually going first this time out of the
I
party?
rolled 2 better than you.
Again?
I rolled a
I
9.
rolled a 5.
Or no, sorry. I rolled 11. I rolled a 7 and a 4.
God, I keep forgetting to take Zod out of this. That's the other thing I'm going to do this afternoon. 0. The undead apparition before you recognize as a white.
Oh, God.
But I thought you said it. No.
Wearing a black robe. Wearing a black robe.
No.
It's good to
No, I had a meme.
I mean,
I had a meme that
You see before you the ghost of privilege. White.
but there was a
That's probably a
meme
good joke for your phone.
with Aragorn talking to Gandalf after he's returned in Fangorn, and he goes, "But you can't be Gandalf. Gandalf is gray. You're white." Legolas goes, "Gandalf or Aragorn. You cannot just ask people why they're white." That's hilarious.
That probably would have made
That
it.
one would have made it if it was up.
what was it?
Is it still on top?
No,
No,
One behind.
no, it's on the bottom.
it's
They're in
from
the
the bottom
folder.
over here.
I'm surprised you
Oh.
Oh, that's okay.
I had a past
Alright.
DM that had a goblin chief.
Uh,
His main move was get in the way. He just throw one of his people in the way as a reaction.
Hmm. Would I know how to what the weaknesses are of whites?
You know what it is.
I know what it is.
Yeah. You've been a soldier long enough. You've seen burial mounds.
Do you have my dice on?
Oh, so we're in party. All right, got it.
We're gonna go back.
It's so long I can chew a piece of gum anymore.
Mm-hmm. For me, it feels like the flavor goes out after about the
Oh,
first
it's still
10
a
minutes.
little. But
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gone.
that's what else don't you.
Sorry, you're trying to remind me to come heads, and I'm like, I gotta spit it out.
My flavor's already gone.
That's what I'm drinking something to give it the flavor, whatever I'm drinking.
Right? See, I used to get that bubble tape gum, so I'd start with just a little bit of it. When it lose the flavor, I'd add a little more. Add a little more
I
until
just
it.
can't.
You guys want to smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I can't stand the texture of
My hip. I had my wife rub it on my hip this afternoon. She did a pretty good job, but it still hurts like a mofo.
do a BRB screen. Why don't we?
It really would be all in your mind.
I'm gonna start looking jaundice.
Some back teeth are floating.
Oh, Cooper's in there.
I didn't hear you say it first.
Very good.
Yeah, I saw the light on and I was like,
Who are you that called me getting? That's funny.
That reminds me, I need to call Andrew sometime this weekend. We should have been there after Thanksgiving.
Happy
I don't care
Thanksgiving.
for the great propels as much.
I'm not a fan of artificial grape flavoring in general.
But especially the great propels, it tastes like the water, like the powders that you add to the
Yeah.
water. That is exactly what it tastes like.
Anything great dries my mouth out.
Well, like, so,
Wine, you know. Those guys will randomly do that and just go around the house. Bounce it. It's so freaking weird. But quite
I say, it's like
I
my,
can't take my eyes off it. Like I have to watch.
I say, it's like my cat leaving the litter box.
That's open.
I didn't notice.
oh, that felt amazing.
Now serving.
That reminds me of Beetlejuice at the end. Hey, look at that! He steals the guy's number.
Shrinks his head.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It is. That movie is quite hilarious.
It is.
It was really
I'm a little apprehensive about the new one though.
Is Michael Keaton in it?
No, I don't know if they had
I
him.
feel like they said something about him.
There's a new. I'm gonna watch it probably tonight after I play a little bit of gaming. There's a new Good Burger out now.
Really?
Yes. Good Burger 2. I want to see that
So
slow
that's Keenan and Kel?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if they had one without Keenan and Kel, I ain't watching
They
it.
actually they went. Was it the Late Show with Jimmy? I think it was with Jimmy Fallon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's Kellen and Keith.
Huh?
It's Kellen and Keith.
Oh, is it?
No.
No.
You're right. It's Keenan and Kel.
Okay.
No.
Oh, yeah, the other guy says that thing.
They're sitting there and he was talking to him and he's like, so,
Goodbye.
Cal, you said that you have an announcement to make for, and he's like, well, I think I'll let Keenan say it. He goes, well, come together. And the whole crowd just goes, all right. So, I guess Siegfried's just gonna let loose with 2 arrows from his crossbow.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
Oh, I know why it feels so open over here. I don't have my other die.
Oh.
Reminded me of the Mask of Zorro movie.
Oh.
Thank you.
Alright, I got the one. Important.
Okay, I've got
8 and 9.
a 22. Or excuse me, a
How many
20.
stages you're gonna
Yeah,
roll?
22 and then a 20.
That hits.
Dirty
I
20.
rolled a 1 before. And I rolled a 20 before. There's nothing.
You schmick it then.
Okay. It's gonna be 8, 9, 15 total.
Flying pale inside the ghastly whitish figure, tearing a part of its essence away.
I don't feel grasping very.
I think your tiles.
Same one he hit.
And then.
Okay, fire.
18
Okay. That hits.
or 18 that damage.
They're like, yes, it does.
Is that how we are right now?
Med school.
Like,
Nah, not really. I didn't get him out. You guys are like 30 feet away, like gunfight in the old west.
okay.
The OK Corral.
You guys see Gutter raise his hands and blade. Force missiles fly out and hits the thing. No.
One of those days.
Right. Please, thank you.
One of the whites is carrying a long, palely glowing longsword,
Wait.
and it approaches you, Siegfried.
I sheet my pants. It's okay though. They're brown.
And he swings it at you, and it connects mightily.
Oh dear.
Buddy.
And you take 11 points of damage. And you feel your life force fighting with this weapon that he's hit you with. And then you feel of your soul taking your place in the energy drain.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, that that hurts him.
Should be a whisperer in his head. Just
And in the back of your mind, you hear, "For you, my captain." The other white attack.
It's been an emotional week for me, so God, why? Why me?
The other white
Ammo.
attack. Attacks,
99 pounds. Souls on the wall. 99 pounds. Souls.
take them down and send them down.
What did you say? You take one down. What?
You send it straight down.
I know.
Close.
I really wish that I had the art skills to do it, to draw like Siegfried and these soldiers going up to Corellian from him. Oh, I wish I had the art skills to actually do that.
Alright, one of the attacks hits you. The other one, the first one misses, but he comes back around with the sword and hits you with it.
Hitting who?
Oh, me?
The gnome.
Yeah, Bellykin over there. Gutter. And it does 8 points of damage. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. 15.
15?
Yeah.
Alright, you save. You feel the life force draining from your body, but your will overcomes it.
It was 8.
8 points of damage. Moon Shadow. I know I shouldn't have ate. Always makes it worse. I could have used it since I wanted to do. And so clean all this up.
What I find helps out a lot is take a pot of water, boil it on the stove, and add Vicks. The Vicks.
No, like a Crocodile Dundee, you pour all your cocaine in it.
Oh dear God, no, do not do that.
Haven't you ever seen that movie?
Yeah, I have. No,
He's like, hold on, you're not doing it right. He's like, Jesus, you realize you just put like $1,000? He's like, well,
Tad, look, there's a dog on the road. Oh, interstate.
That was not intentional. Ironically, it rolled the same thing that rolled the first time. Wow. I guess. Are the two still?
One's engaged with Gutter and one's engaged with Siegfried.
I'm just trying to figure out how far apart are they?
Oh, probably the length of the road. You guys probably walking on each side of the road. He's walking with his wife, and you and Laura walking in the middle, and he'd be walking on the right, probably.
Okay, so I mean, they'd be within 10 feet of each other.
Now, the one that
More like 30 feet.
was this the one that we attacked, or was it the one that we attacked? The one that attacked me.
There's one that you didn't attack.
Could be like, hey, find your own fight. I'm fighting that guy.
Can actually see. Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, I guess I'm going to.
Rip the crap out of my hammock and.
I'm going to cast Swarm of Spiders at second level. I get 2d4 plus 2 swarms
Okay.
that are focused around me. And so I've got 5 little spider swarms.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will move over towards the one that's
What are you doing?
by Gutter.
That's not what I told you to do.
I'll move over towards the one that's by Gutter, and it says when they come into contact with them, one of the swarms can jump on to attack.
Uh-huh.
And it does. There we go. They need to make a dex saving.
For what?
For the spiders to actually try to climb on and bite them.
He didn't make a saving throw.
They did.
They did not.
Okay, hold on. Then they take a d6 of
What did that
poison
say about,
damage.
like...
But what kind of damage?
Poison.
They're immune to poison.
Yeah, of course they are.
My, like,
They're
proficiency and spells equipped was
Are they immune to frightened?
nice.
To be frightened? Seriously?
Yes,
No, they are completely immune to fear.
Spirits can be frightened to clerics,
Did
okay?
he say it?
Turn undead's a thing, and they are frightened the crap out of that.
Yeah, this is way different.
Yeah, no, then that doesn't do anything.
Night?
You really trying to scare it?
That's just what they do. If they fail the saving throw, they have to make an intelligence saving throw or be frightened
Against what?
of the spider. Well, technically me, because they're surrounding me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's frightened while the swarms are inside.
Just know every undead ever invented is immune to fear.
Yeah, no, I remembered that. That's why I was like, I'm pretty sure this part of it would be worthless. And I didn't realize the poison was worthless, but that makes sense.
The white sun was trying to scare me. I love that if you could animate cat. And you do it. And white be like, did you really just try to scare me?
Yes, you did.
And the white goes like,
Better would say, yes, you did. Attack the spiders.
not me.
Instead, my spider will just go ahead and attack it with its fangs and its claws. She can't poison it, so oh well. But it can still attack.
Look, they're more dangerous.
Well,
I'm just
it's
debating.
probably missed. I don't know what the poison is.
I bet I need a new battery.
15? A 15 to hit on the bite?
Yes.
Oh, that does it. Okay. The other one was a natural 20.
That definitely is. I don't know, let me go check.
It definitely didn't crit, but
Here to see the new items.
it didn't double 20.
The new items that I bought myself today. Oh. So
Okay, so
You wouldn't have seen him.
Wait, a different song.
I was telling your start.
What I was doing was Swahili, and it's the words prayer in Swahili.
Banza.
What?
Banza.
Oh, I thought you said bonsai. I'm like, that's not Swahili.
I'm like, God,
The Japanese words I know besides
Konnichiwa.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Yeah.
Every red-blooded teenager in America knows that.
between the bite and the
Aha!
between the bite,
Where's the battery? Alright, what was the damn?
between the bite and the critical leg
Yep.
smack, it was a total of 30.
Woo!
Nice shrine.
You see pieces of dark essence come flying off of the white.
It was insulted. It was insulted that its children did not do any
If she's
damage.
seen a certain kind of animal, can she turn into a giant version of that animal? Like a giant elk or a giant constrictor snake? Just since there was CR2, and that's what she just got access to.
Are they CR2?
Constrictor snake is in.
A giant elk.
Yes. But she has to have seen the giant one to know it exists.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I would say no.
Okay, so
Yeah, she's not aware of that unless she's actually seen one.
She can't be like, I've seen this. Can I make it bigger? See, I can't.
No.
Darn.
It's not work.
okay.
Now you can turn into that and somebody can cast the enlarge reduce spell on you and then you can be bigger.
Yeah, probably no.
At that point does she technically
Yeah.
would she technically then see
that would be a great way to try to get around the rules, but yeah.
They drug a giant toad, right? Yeah, we did see a giant toad, so I don't know if that's on the list.
So I
Well, it's going to technically
Yeah, yeah.
somebody turned into a snake.
Into a toad. Do not seek the treasure.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
technically, if she did turn into a snake, and we had someone enlarge the corner, technically then she could see herself as giant, and then it could turn.
Do not seek the treasure. I love that movie.
What movie is that?
Yep. Well, you don't want to seek it, treasure.
Yeah.
What is that at the bottom of that chest? It's right. Very, very hard. Probably in stereo.
But
No, the reason I went out of it earlier is because I wiped my nose.
Damn it.
A hair from my mustache in between the spinner part of my ring and the ring.
Oh,
And he yanked the hair out.
I did that the other day when I was eating. A piece of my mustache got stuck in my tooth. And then when I tried to pull it out, it came out the other way first. And I was like, oh. No, I keep that very far away. I'll let this part grow out some. I have to have this short for my CPAP mask. So this part's why it looks so.
So maybe I
He's got the reverse Hitler.
Yep.
That's a better way to be.
But it's actually, I mean, Hitler is the way to do that.
Yeah.
But not if you have a full.
But that's the reason.
Why he did it? He had a gas mask. He
Yeah.
almost died.
Yeah, he almost died from a mustard gas attack.
30,
Yep.
40.
What you doing? Oops.
I.
So maybe something there.
You said they're 30 feet away from us?
No, they're right up.
No, they're within 30
down.
feet of each other.
Oh, okay.
Across the road with your compatriots in between. Not anymore. But.
Interrupting Earth,
Okay.
DC 6.
Interrupted Earth!
You wrote Digger. Has she seen the rhino?
16.
No, that's grass maybe.
Neither one of them pass.
Okay, so they take 51 points of damage.
Is that bludgeoning again?
That is yes.
Said 51.
Mm-hmm.
Holy carnivore.
What'd you roll?
I rolled 11 to 10 to
No,
10.
what kind of dice?
D12.
It's a third level spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a third level spell.
Which one did you attack?
The one that's already been attacked.
They both.
They've both been attacked.
Okay, the one on my right.
That would be
The one that's attacking your husband or the one that's attacking Sigrid?
Oh, the one that's attacking my husband.
See, I think that one's probably gonna have had it by this point.
Right?
How dare?
No, it was 3d12.
Plus, I took 2 spell slots to do 2
Oh.
extra.
He's swirl again.
You can only
Oh, it still failed.
use spell slots to...
A 3 and a 4 were improvement on the previous roll.
Oh, wow.
Levels when you use
I know, you don't have 4
spell
different spells.
above third.
You don't have 4 different spells.
You can't make it a 4th level spell if you can't cast 4th level spells.
I didn't understand what that meant.
That means if
No, I didn't understand. I thought it meant like the third level I can use spell slots to.
4th level spell slots.
No, yeah, what it's saying is instead of spending the slot level that the spell is, you can spend a higher one and it does better things.
More damage.
In that
If you have 4 different spells, then you can cast
I thought it meant
at
at third level I can spend a third level spell slot, an extra one,
No.
to get an extra die.
No.
So there's 5 of those, so you
Although
can
you don't
roll,
think that would be an
Three.
and
interesting
then take 2 of those away.
Take away 7 points.
So it's 45?
Yeah.
That still killed it.
Yeah, it's still a hefty amount of damage.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, it
damage.
has resistance to bludgeoning, so.
Right?
I was like, how does that apply? And then I'm like, oh yeah, it's 5 each. This means
45.
Yeah, well, no, if it has resistance, that means it's half.
36 is the max.
Oh. Well, it's not dead. So there's 23 hit points.
Like 36 is max
I
damage.
took 2 dice. You said take 2 dice. I took 2 dice and rolled it.
Yeah. But it has resistance to bludgeoning damage, so it only takes half damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're now
36 and 3 swap.
everyone
terrain.
everyone who's in that 120 feet that's not a friendly
Uh-huh.
is typical terrain now.
Okay. He's got float, but
Yeah.
I think it's difficult.
Yeah, it just is difficult terrain.
Can we
You
call it
literally
Lieutenant
just
Dan's?
bounce it up the earth.
Because they ain't got no legs.
Lieutenant Dan!
They ain't got
I
no.
feel Lieutenant Dan! Run! Search my screen.
I can also mean swap.
Lieutenant Dan!
Lorana. It's Lorana.
Wow. These are those undead things people have talked about before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I heal them, it should hurt them, right?
That works in my campaigns.
I wish I had known this so I could have cast Aura Vitality. I don't remember it. The only game that does it. Your Scans is the only game that has to do it.
I'm gonna start my dance and then I'll use my bonus action for
Like nowadays, anyway. I think
healing word.
Yeah, it was a thing at 3.5. But I haven't played a 3.5 game in
And it was actually
Almost 20 years?
in the Unearthed Arcana. It was an optional rule.
Dirty 20 to hit.
It didn't start out being that way.
Oh,
Make a missing one. Okay.
I know in Final Fantasy VIII they did that.
Yeah.
well,
And in
All the Final Fantasy games.
and in Never Summer 3.5.
I mean,
We used to cast heal on the undead and kill them.
it logically just makes sense. You know,
It's full of energy.
For 10 points of damage on
Damage.
the one that's attacking Gutter, I guess.
Alright.
that poor guy, he just. Everybody's like, I'm supposed to attack.
Okay. Okay.
I hear you!
There's like, he's not poor. He's not a that.
I can totally see why. Silence! I hear you! I hear you!
I hear you! Break free!
And remember, you now have +1 to
Yeah.
attack rolls and damage. Against fear effects, if that comes into play.
Siegfried's gonna let loose 2 more,
Oh, I'm talking about.
2 more bolts at the one in front of him.
Alright.
That is 17
That it?
and a 14.
That it? Oh, no, that doesn't.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. No. I need to know how many d4s I'm rolling.
He has an AC of 14.
Oh,
Yeah, I was honestly surprised at 15.
Alright, so that's
AC 14.
7.
It's like a human leather armor with a small shield.
15. Total.
One of those is gonna reverberate. I need a what's the save for it again? Give
To
me
the
a-
con save?
I think so.
But that was a +1 to the damage, right?
Let me double
As
check,
well?
but I think so.
That made his attack magical. Then usually doesn't have any resistance to that.
I think hers is just an effect. I don't think it makes his attack magical.
I think it
No, it's
helps him hit.
it's a reverberation of the hit.
Yeah, her hit is magical. His isn't.
Okay.
Well, no, I was just asking if that was the +1 was to the damage as well.
Where the heck are you?
Yeah,
It's
I think it's
trash.
just a hit.
Strength
Strength save.
save.
That's weird.
It's a both need a chemistry and
Doesn't have con.
Got an 11.
That-
What do you have to roll?
Mine is a DC 15.
Oh, yeah, anybody can help.
Okay, takes 2 points of damage and is knocked prone.
this covering thing
Thunder damage, by the
is
way.
now floating on the ground on its back.
It's trying to go. Stand.
It's like one of those guns.
The one in front of you is looking wispy.
Her.
Yeah. Earl has to die.
That's my reaction. What girl had to die? I'm like, you don't have this yet.
Have you seen trailers or anything like that for Baldur's Gate 3?
I make the hit
Oh, yeah.
reverberate.
Dude,
They've been waiting for they finally gave in on the split screen thing and they're going to put it on 1S. So.
Splits everything.
Yeah, so you can play 2-player in the same TV and it splits the screen and you can play together.
Well, I know what split screen is. What's split screen
They
about?
couldn't make it work on the 1S, so that was what was holding it up coming out on the Xbox. Because the Xbox was like, look, we needed this to be on both platforms because we released this platform so people didn't have to spend $500 on the console. And then finally they're just like, you know what? People that don't spend, if they care, they would bought $500 console. Please just put the game out for me. I don't play with anybody else.
I'm liking the storylines and the gameplay.
I've watched a lot of videos about the different ways it can go with a lot of different
Man,
things.
Oh yeah.
It is just like a D&D game, Stan.
Oh, yeah.
It is just like a
Anyway.
D&D game.
Okay. When a wizard says back, nothing good will come of it.
It's like
He's stepping back.
he didn't believe that back. And
Oh. 2, 3, 4.
9.
34.
Yeah.
Missile.
How much?
Meant to hit us. If they don't miss,
Hey.
Your missiles strike the white, and his essence is flying off of him, and he looks like he's just barely tattering together.
sadly I can't reverberate that one. It does have to be a weapon attack. I'm pretty sure.
He missed you. Gutter.
Here, wait.
He missed you.
Why are you still aiming at me? I think you would try to attack me
Moon Shadow.
and miss.
So,
I want to use them in my fancy
things I should have
machine.
thought about before.
Armed with the aforementioned knowledge.
Yeah, things that I could have thought before. So, 30-foot radius, so 60-foot diameter. I'm going to throw out Aura of Vitality.
Okay.
'Cause that was a smart thing to do. And they'll both take each 2d6.
It's like you see her cast healing on it, and you're like, oh!
Oh, I see what you're doing.
That's what you did there.
And Mama's like, I'm not the smart one here.
Just a battle wise one.
I had other things on my mind.
Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Let's see.
I got 99 problems.
She ain't smart.
And a white
It's
ain't
bad.
So that's going to be.
It's like your anime protagonist.
Well, the ones that got
18 points of healing energy.
Positive energy.
I'll make sure to tell you.
the positive energy rips through the one in front of him. It kills the other one. He explodes in a blinding light.
Back to the shadow.
And you hear wails all throughout the town.
Oh boy.
Is it close enough to get the healing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody is.
That's
Everybody gets 50 points of healing as well.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
I don't need it.
He's like, oh, that was good. That.
I'm instantly.
One second, Siegfried.
Just barely.
We would be next to each other, wouldn't we?
These two would be. You would be
I
next to
know,
your
I'd be
husband.
next to
He's
him.
on the other side of the spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, close enough for you to go attack him.
I need to go up and touch him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you attack.
You cast it on the way in, and he
Right in the forehead. Ichigo getting knocked out of his body. Exactly the opposite.
17.
That hits?
No, it automatically hits.
Well, then
It's,
you gotta see Duck run up to the white and pop it right in the forehead and just
I
disappear.
healed it. So,
what was it?
cure wounds.
Well, it would still require an attack.
I would probably
No.
Yes.
yeah.
Because this is
For an unwilling person.
18 plus something.
yeah.
You only got 18, 14.
Plus, that's a touch attack.
So,
You just have to touch them. You don't have to get to their armor.
Well, whites don't have armor. All their armor
Yeah,
is natural.
18 points of damage.
Yeah, it killed him. In a blinding light, in a way that drags him. Oh, I keep trying to look on Beyond. I'm like, where's my mind on? Oh, it's not on Beyond. Come on, man.
I got 15 kids, man.
Forms you have are probably capable.
So from all of the buildings in the ruined town, you start to see zombies shamble out of the doors.
Maybe right. I don't know. Depends on
Like I said, it's time to go.
I just shift into a bear, grab him by the neck, and take off.
a brown bear or a cave bear. Cave bear.
Yes.
Hey, bear, yes.
And the zombies, being what they are not able to keep up with you guys as you leave through Noel.
My aura vitality is still sitting there, so if any of them run into it, they'll just take some damage. I mean, it's a minute-long spell.
Like moths to flame.
Yeah.
As you run out the track, down the old road between the forest trees, probably for about, I don't know, how long can you run? Full speed.
I mean,
The
my
con modifier plus.
Well, you can move at a fast pace. You're not as able. Like you have disadvantage on stealth.
Well, zombies only move 20 feet, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You move 33% faster than they do.
Yeah, we outstrip them quick, especially with double movement. Yeah.
Actually,
My-
that would be
my
50%
wild shape
faster than they do.
last 3 hours.
I'm talking about the movement. So.
I would
I know,
just be on
insane.
this. I would just
With regular movement, you would gain, but I would assume you would run through the town and,
at least, yeah.
Yeah.
and then just
Until we got out.
flip it. I wonder when they would quit chasing you.
When they
Leave the adventure, you're laying down in your castle, you hear a knock on the door. We're the gnome zombies. It only took us 5 years.
I think we
No, they would. Zombies typically will only follow for as long as they can sense.
Yeah, as long as they can see you.
Yeah.
They would like be headed towards you, and like you would disappear. They would kind of be like,
After like 10 minutes, everybody's super winded, and Gutter's like, "Why are you all so tired?"
I was gonna.
I was ready to miss
Safety, why are you so tired?
Talk about it. Want to talk about it?
You gonna carry?
However, it would be don't wanna talk about it.
That took him so long to say.
Alright.
You're no better than a human.
As you move down the road next to the Emerald's Run River, you see an old riverboat in the distance run aground. It rests by the riverside. It's mostly intact. The wooden planks that make up its hull are rotten, particularly the stern, which remains partially in the water. In fact, it appears that some damage has been done to part of the hull, perhaps in the winter when the river freezes. You see the shadows of two pirates moving about the front of the ship.
Now, are these living pirates?
You're not close enough to be able to tell that. It's getting into dusk. So
Hold up to my edifice, see.
dusky pirates.
You did that on purpose.
And at this point, you kind of notice that your vision is a bit clouded by the mist that tends to hang over this area.
That's annoying.
It's already
Annoying. That was a lot of noise.
I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
You just did.
I will be more undignified than this.
Not if I wasn't responding to him.
Not worse, actually.
And a phone. This is really good ice cream. Love it.
That's dancing on an effort, which means let's see what you're
Wait.
Did you want more cheese?
I like to get ready.
Alright.
Yeah. I like to get ready.
I didn't want to throw it away and you go, hey, I want more cheese.
No. I'm good. Thank you.
Thou art quite welcome. Wow.
Bubblegum flavored ice cream?
No, Thinking Monster.
We should not have taken that off the back burner. The back burner was on to keep it warm.
No.
The cheese is now cold.
Oh no.
The burner does not work so well.
Oh, they weren't a little too well,
Yeah, it goes on high only.
Super high only.
I would say like Snoop quit smoking.
So apparently that was like a whole, like, he was doing like an advertisement for a smokeless grill or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw
He
that.
probably really did quit smoking because he saw Willie almost die from smoking. And they're like really good buds. They're good buds.
The only person to ever outsmoke Snoop Dogg. Willie Nelson. Yeah.
There's a reason Toby Keith wrote, or no, it wasn't Toby Keith that wrote the song. The way he sang that song, the guy that wrote
Smoking weed with Willie, yeah.
Yeah. I don't smoke weed again. Strawberry.
You were speaking to my inner fat guy.
Wait till you eat it. That's what she said.
That's what she said for a while.
He didn't know.
He said,
Sometimes it is amazing how fast my mind like sets these things up.
It's like I haven't had time to process what's being said.
That's not why I'm cool, because my initial reaction was, if your claim is coming out pink, you should probably get that checked out.
No! 11:40. That's it.
It's a bit slow. We're getting punchy on the outside. You must have dumped in the white liquid.
I've never known the feeling of laughing and trying not to vomit until today. That's not been fish the fucking give me.
No. Let's just keep me from eating them all.
So how many streamers do you have listening?
Probably maybe one. I don't get too terribly many viewers most of the time.
Probably when your audience started growing.
From this moment.
More good.
Yeah. Here, somebody else with the last two.
Trust me when I say, though, that my friend groups would appreciate that.
Yeah, you should like post it out to them. It's like, you guys should probably listen to this.
I'm just really glad these aren't red. Yeah. Yeah.
Get them blood wings.
And on that.
Go to Detroit. Play with the Red Wings.
How you doing, buddy?
Hockey team, bro.
Hey, this is the Blackhawks.
Well,
Right in there, man. Something crawled up and died. Nope. Just ate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 19. You win.
Need you to.
who got him?
Need you to. Come on.
Kijiji. I thought you said Ichi Kuchi.
That's what I thought you said too.
No.
Yeah.
Come on, Duck.
Now I want characters named Duck and Cover.
Duck and cover. I repeated her.
You repeated her? You copied her?
Yeah, copy.
You are now Pete again. You have been repeated.
Those are really good.
I know. That's why I gave them away.
I'm not as effective as you are.
I was like,
I thought that was really, really sweet.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they are.
They're really rich.
you should both there looking me milk.
Well, the funny thing,
They're only like $2.50, Walmart, instead of like $3.98 like the Oreos are.
Right?
I can usually only handle a certain level of sweet, but these are just that right kind of sweet that they're not over sweet.
Yeah, and they will make you overeat the sweet. Because they are
Yeah.
really good.
The only thing, in my opinion, the only thing that would make those better is if the cookie itself was lemon flavored.
Nah.
Mm.
If it's raspberry in the middle, maybe.
Yes.
I would also.
Or blueberry.
I would actually like that cream with the chocolate cookie, though.
No, you dunk that in the chocolate. Fondue.
That's about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
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 So like you dump the half of it in the fondue and then you dump the other half in the milk.
That's because they just use straight up strawberry icing. Is what they did.
Oh yeah, that's what it tastes like. I don't know, that's a freaking amazing though.
It took a second for me.
Is that your casserole?
Now, I tend to like things a little bit more on the tart side, though.
Depends for me.
Oh man, that one was a bigger mistake than the burrito. Snot for days.
We're waiting on
Kind of crummy,
continue
but
then.
good.
You know, sometimes all you get are crumbs, but you make do with what you have.
That's how the cookie. Those aren't cookies.
You ever had
Chips.
you ever had stroopwafel?
I got one of your dice with
Stroopwafel.
my stuff.
It's a Dutch cookie. It literally looks it looks like a waffle cone, but it's round, and
You
it's
guys sent me that thing
got like
with
a
stuff.
really thin layer of like this like caramel, like a really thin layer of caramel between the two like waffle thingies. Really good. It goes good with coffee.
Anything.
Right, so they're on a boat.
I copied
Yeah,
you.
so there's
I was in boats.
on a boat.
Near death
On a
experiences of fish. I don't remember who did that, but there was a comedian that did that. It's like, he said that like getting caught a fish, catch and release for fish is like a near death experience.
Mm-hmm.
And throw them back in, they go down to their buddies and sons. I was in the boat.
Not I touched the bus.
It wasn't really wild.
No, it was either Jeff Foxworthy or
Oh, it was Billy Golf.
yeah.
It was Billy Golf.
Yeah, it was on one of their redneck comedy tours. Yeah.
I feel better now that I remember it.
It's like he comes to the surface and there's this bright white light, and I saw God, and he said, "It is not yet your time. Go back." And he was wearing a T-shirt.
I was in the boat.
In the boat the other day fishing.
Tell me, man. I think about.
Ron White is funny, but like after a while, he just tells the same jokes over and over and over again.
Kind of, yeah. He's very sophomore kid, Freddy boy.
So
Yeah.
we got boat with what looks like pirates.
Pirates, possibly undead.
Yeah. On further examination, they do seem to be floating around rather seamlessly.
Yeah, let me get undead. I mean, I don't have detect undead or anything.
What color is the ship?
Brown.
Okay, let's say because if it was black, I mean, you know, undead pirates, black ship.
The ship looked pearlescent.
Right?
It's a healthy ship, so it's brown.
A big old healthy ship, huh?
That's how you do the picture here. He's laughing and don't even know what it's funny. You flattened your castle. Did you use a catapult? How many cats did it take to flatten that castle? Yes. Whatever the question is.
So do we just move
So
on?
so the ship automatically sank. Awesome. That was
I fixed
There's a
it.
whirlpool in the middle of the river. There's a tree with a latch on it.
Do some call this place the Super Bowl?
Get it is.
No, they're worshiping a porcelain god.
Get her said, which way is the canyon?
No, so they'll shortly be coming for Gup.
They're apparently trying to consult his staff.
Gunner, we found your home!
Hey, which way's the crater?
The ghostly apparitions seem to be going about their business of what they would be doing if they were actually live pirates working on it.
So, I mean, since
It's such a pretty note.
we're on, since we were just in Knob, might be a little. There was there a ship knocking down and we burned it down.
Well, you didn't burn it down. They didn't burn it down. I keep forgetting we've got two different campaigns here. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you.
And she was involved in both.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. We ain't burned it down. Technically, y'all were just the town was casualties trying to catch the rest of us.
Yeah. Yeah, they all ran. She was part of the people that actually burned down the hostel.
So yeah, no. Did we burn ship?
Burn, baby, burn.
So this is just something different.
No, it's just two ghostly beings floating around the boat.
What's going on a day? I mean, we're still on the way to the temple of Elm and Evil,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
They're attracted to.
And the hobgoblins.
so yeah, we might as well just continue along that path. I don't know that I want to mess with that.
Yeah. Leave them be.
If you pass down the road, you actually go by unnoticed.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, just in case, I'll cast Path Without a Trace just to make sure.
I got in time.
That is like a how does the pirate lights?
The spider just shoots a small web on his mouth.
Thank you.
I feel like everyone didn't even notice at first. You just hear,
Someone that's good.
That was all in about an hour.
Man, it's only 7:20.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
No, but he wasn't saying hi to the shipmates. He was
He
saying
said-
hi to unnoticed.
Because we passed by unnoticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's the trees that are talking.
The trees that are here,
No, the walls have ears, the trees have mouths.
and the hills have eyes.
Right.
The hills are alive.
That puts a whole wow. That
But
is
they can't hear the music. They can only.
Wait, it's the hills are the lie.
The hills are
And
alive.
I have a lot of questions about hobbits building their home. So does that make hobbits parasites? They're just blackheads. The living thing has not blocked yet.
it could be boils.
Well, no, boils are still
Jagged
it's a really expensive big hill. He's got the big bag end is like the biggest one, so that's the boil. But the other little ones are just blackheads.
I kind of would like to actually eventually see a either an animated or a live action acted of whenever he's like getting rid of the stuff at Bag End and like the relatives are trying to get certain items or whatever.
They actually have that in
Yeah,
the Hobbit movies.
Yeah, everything makes sense. And then you come back, and they're just hawking all this stuff. He's like, you were gone. You seem to just died.
And I love the explanation in the book because hobbits are like amazing lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they had to like prove that he was alive, even though he's standing right there. Like there had to be like these things that had to happen. I wish I could remember what it was.
Yeah, it was hilarious. There was a
He had to get like 7 signatures or something.
Well, and that's why there's the whole thing with Sackfield, Sackfilia Baggins, is because she was trying to get all the silverware that she had been jealous of for years.
When Frodo sold back in,
Mm-hmm.
she tried to get away with the silver spoons.
Yeah.
The silver spoons when they were selling back in, and somebody else tried to dig up the treasure in the cellar because of the rumor of Bilbo's wealth and
Oh yeah, his coffers were overflowing with gold.
yeah.
Nope, just 2 little bags, all my pony could carry. Technically, I mean, if he ever needed more gold, he could have just gone back to Aragorn and been like, "Hey, don't you still owe me about,
$13 bazillion.
But if Godot did start to say hi, his wife would have noticed and then like turn him to the side and be like, he'd be like, oh.
Damn.
I think Bilbo probably has the best running credit in Hobbiton because he will always get that coin.
Yeah. Well, you got to think the hobbits. There's nothing expensive in Hobbit.
No.
Like the gold coin is good for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
He already owns his house. Got no house payments. It's somebody's birthday every day. They feed everyone else every day.
Copy you, Papa.
Well, but that's where he can pay. He can actually start paying people in Hobbiton to get artisan, very nice artisan stuff in his home, so everybody can just be super jealous of his exuberant
Oh
home.
yeah, that's not him.
It's not him, but
Yeah.
It's not him.
He doesn't like the fighter style life.
No.
But he already had it when they got there. He was already rich.
You have.
I don't remember if they actually said his family was that rich.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he was definitely like high class, but money also isn't as big a thing with them.
Yeah,
Either.
that's what I'm saying. He had a good garden. He had a nice house. He had the things that make him rich.
Yeah, I think hobbits are defined as rich just based on how well they tend their home. That's how you base your social status, is how good your home is.
How good your larder is. And your wine. His old vineyards that he laid down. And of course his weed from the South Farthing.
In Sweden?
I'm Sweden, the South Farthing.
It's not what he said.
Okay, so skirting the boat and missing the ochre jelly in the 2 wraiths.
What?
The ochre jelly.
Well then.
Whenever we go
Going down the road, And you see a female human in the road, dressed as a nature lover.
Look.
That could be interpreted in so many ways.
Are we talking like Lady Godiva nature lover?
And we're talking like druids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say, are we talking like Aphrodite, or are we talking like?
Well, Aphrodite and Lady Godiva, the same thing.
Yeah.
Lady Godiva is not as famous for riding through town completely naked on horseback to fight for women's rights because her husband was so oppressive.
Yoda just looks up at Doc, like, hey, do you know her?
I don't know if Gutter just automatically assumed that all druids know each other.
This is the most intelligent person in our party.
What are you doing over there, goofball?
Goof.
He's just falling around.
That guy. It's like doesn't really think.
Oh, now you know where the inspiration for your character came from.
As you approach, you see her grip her staff a little, and there's kind of a blue glow. Then she looks up and kind of, "Hello, adventurers."
I don't know that.
I don't see hail.
No, I think it's gonna be clear today.
Never mind.
But she. Think of that idea.
Really?
I still know how to like that story.
Gosh, please don't put it on the.
No, you're not. You're not sorry at all. No,
Better says, I'm ready. No. Well, I guess suppose amongst these chuckleheads, I'll answer her. And just say, hail, to whom do we speak?
My name is Kella. I am the druid of these woods.
Oh, a fellow druid.
My circle is here. She's a quite good Kella.
Okay, you can pick him now.
I see you're heading in the direction of the old temple.
Indeed.
Would you be interested in exterminating hobgoblins?
That's what we're going there for.
Amazing. I will allow you to continue on your path through my woods unhindered. The rest of these woods are safe all the way up as far as they can be safe. You will not encounter anything interesting at the temple, however. The hobgoblins have based themselves there, and they are a blight on the roads around this area.
Naturally.
I must attend to my forest. Continue on and know that you shall be safe. If you wish to rest, there is a grove half a mile ahead and up to the left.
Perfect.
Floats into the tree.
Scatters in the bush.
She turns into a bunch of moths. Flies away. Black moth with purple wings.
I can do that too, except
No. Thank you. No.
Someone understands the black and the purple.
No.
I mean, that's a color combination. But, you know.
Those are hell butterflies. Those are never a good session.
I mean,
Or also the color of Thyroid's dunes. Every time you see something happen,
Yeah.
it's been black and purple.
Why would that be my favorite? But yeah, I guess I'll start leading them towards said grove.
Alright. You guys find the grove is indeed stocked with food, like cheeses and
Butterbeer.
some breads. There's probably there's probably a keg of ale in there.
This is a well-stocked grove. This is the best stocked grove I've ever seen.
And then as you look around and you're like, this is exactly the size of my heart. And you You feel an affinity with the place. The hut goes up. It's like a house inside, except instead of being like a dome, it's like an actual house now.
It's a mini Morton King's mansion.
Yeah. Say that 3 times fast.
Mini Morton King's mansion.
Which ones? 4 more times, but even faster.
What was that?
Oh, he said it once. He said it once. I'm like, okay, there's one. You need to do it 4 more times, but even faster. She's like, nah.
Peanut, feel the plane!
I used to work at a banana factory, but then I got fired. Kept throwing away all the bent ones.
So Gutter feels an affinity for the place? Or-
Yeah, and when you cast your, you know it's fixing to be cool when you cast your tiny hut.
This is different.
Oh.
Oh,
Alright. I have to be up at 4 in the morning. My wife's at 11th in Utica at the hospital, and I probably got to bring her home.
okay.
So we're going to stop right here.
Sure.
Long rest, no levels.
I mean,
Here.
Right.
But plus, I plain old don't feel
Yeah.
good. Wait, what's going on? And I have to come back and clean up this mess.